Very good. Thank you so much, Mozgan. Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are around the globe. Today is a great day. It's a great celebration and a great launch. And I know we're all delighted to be here. For my part, I'm just privileged to know that through the new launch of this tutoring program, we have 130 new, amazing, fierce, remarkable women that will continue to meet and support the educational needs of youth, young girls, young women across Afghanistan. So we're so privileged to be here. I know we've got some remarkable speakers, and of course, we really want to get to hearing the tutors. So let me quickly just introduce the Academy. I think everyone on the call probably knows a good bit about Eagle Online Academy, but for anyone who doesn't, let me kind of summarize now that Eagle Online Academy is a nonprofit organization that provides online education and support to women and girls, particularly in crisis situations like those in Afghanistan and Iraq. Eagle Online was founded by the fierce and wonderful Mozgan Wafiq in 2019. And in spite of times that are challenging, in spite of regions that may become austere or high threat, I like to say that steel sharpens steel. I see that Mozgan focuses her attention, finds new ways to advance these educational imperatives to support, in particular, women at risk from around the globe, and we're so grateful to her. I know that the original Eagle Online Academy, and as it continues, it offers a variety of programs, including online school, skills training, language classes, job readiness support, mentorship, mental health assistance. In essence, I know our mission statement is to provide long-term, high-quality online education solutions for women and girls, especially in crisis situations. And as I mentioned, that the focus is Afghanistan, of course. With the huge heart that Mozgan has, she has also extended the program to Ukrainian women. And then about once a month, she approaches her board and says, can we also work with this nation? Can we also expand to this region? Can we also support women in Pakistan or wherever it is? Because her heart is big and this mission is expansive and doesn't fail. So as I mentioned, we've got, the online school programs, skills training, the language classes, job readiness support, mentorship. We have the Courage Circle initiative, which is focused on mental health and different resources. The currently, even before this initiative stood up, Eagle Online Academy has educated more than 2,000 women and youth, more than 2,000, and in Afghanistan alone across 24 provinces. So the Academy aims to have a positive impact on the lives of women and girls by providing them with all the tools and resources they need to succeed. So I know I'll move now into specifically our agenda and some of the things that we'll discuss here. But before we do that, I just have to say, Mozgan, we want to applaud you. We want to thank you. We want to applaud you. I am privileged and humbled to be on your board. You have a fierce and mighty board, and I just tickled that I even get to support you in that role. But we all want to thank you for what you've done since 2019 and for what you're accomplishing with this new tutoring program and launch. So thank you. Eagle Online Tutoring Program has been created to address the urgent need for employment opportunities among Afghan women and girls, especially during this time when access to work is extremely limited. Without income, many face severe hardships and lack financial independence. So this program aims to provide a practical and sustainable solution by empowering these women with online job opportunities. Our journey began with over 500 applications from 24 provinces, as mentioned, across Afghanistan, as well as Afghan refugee communities in Pakistan, Turkey, and India. After a rigorous review process that was based on age, educational background, and teaching experience, we winnowed down to 280 applicants, and from this pool, 135 outstanding candidates were selected to join this first Eagle tutoring cohort. These selected tutors will undergo 12 weeks of tutoring training, and upon completion, they will begin teaching Dari and Pashto to Afghan diaspora children and elders around the world. Not only does this strengthen cultural ties, but it also provides a reliable source of income. Following the training, each tutor is expected to earn $250 to $400 a month. This is life-changing for women and families living in Afghanistan and neighboring countries. This income will help them achieve financial stability and support their households with dignity. So we warmly welcome all of you to this first Eagle Online Academy launch. As I mentioned, we've got 3 speakers who are that we'll welcome at the outset, and then we'll move ahead to hear from the young ladies. So this event is going to celebrate the milestone today, and we're going to use this chance to meet the incredible women and.
Sorry, Michelle.
Thank you, Moskan. I don't know when that happened. I didn't think I touched anything, but perhaps I did. Did you hear me up to a second ago? Yes? Okay. So let's move ahead then. Did you hear? I so apologize that I somehow muted myself or something happened. Would you like me to repeat anything about the program itself or just move ahead with the agenda?
Please move ahead. Actually, yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay. So first I wanted to introduce Dovi Holland. Dovi is the U.S. Afghan Council, U.S. Afghan Women Council Managing Director. She is one of the mentors and one of our inspired leaders that press ahead and encourage us, give us hope and encourage us to continue on this mission. With U.S. State Department, she joined the U.S. Afghan Women's Council as Executive Director in August of 2023. She is a career Foreign Service officer who served as Deputy Economic Counselor at the U.S. Embassy in Jakarta from 2020 to 2023, where she covered economic issues, including macroeconomic analysis, the financial sector, terrorist finance, and sanctions. Prior to Indonesia, Dovi worked in the Office of Multilateral Trade Affairs at the State Department, during which time she served as state's representative to the World Customs Organization. She has also held positions of financial economist at the Office of Monetary Affairs, deputy economic counselor at the U.S. Embassy in Madrid, political and economic section chief at the U.S. Embassy in Antananarivo, and economic advisor at U.S. Embassy in La Paz and the consulate in Guangzhou. Before joining the State Department, Dovi worked for the microfinance organization Axion International to improve access to financial services for underserved communities. And while in law school, she worked with clients on asylum cases at the Harvard Immigration and Refugee Clinic. And she maintains a strong interest in supporting Afghan issues. Dovi holds a master's degree in public administration from Harvard Kennedy School, a Juris Doctorate from Harvard Law School, a Bachelor of Arts in Ethics, Politics, and Economics from Yale University, as she is married and has 2 daughters. Dovi, welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, and we are delighted to hear your comments this morning.
Thank you so much, Michelle, for that kind introduction. And a special thank you to Mushkan Jan for inviting me to speak on behalf of the U.S. Afghan Women's Council. We're so happy to have Mushkan and Eagle Online Academy as members of the council. And it's a true honor to be here with all of you today to celebrate the launch of the Eagle Tutoring program. This is an inspiring and timely initiative that reflects the heart of what we believe in, the power of education and the strength of Afghan women. Since its founding in 2002 as a public-private partnership, the U.S. Afghan Women's Council has worked to support Afghan women and girls through our 4 core values: education, health, economic empowerment, and community leadership. Over the past 2 decades, we've had the privilege of partnering with countless individuals and organizations who believe, as we do, that empowering women is key to building strong, resilient communities. Today's launch of the Eagle Tutoring program is especially meaningful and much needed. Eagle Tutoring embodies the Council's mission in action. It's not just an online education tutoring program, it's a bridge. It's an initiative that aligns resources with unmet needs, transforms education into empowerment, and creates access to good quality and flexible employment opportunities for women. Online job opportunities for Afghan women are desperately needed, as we heard. The employment situation for women in Afghanistan is dire. The Taliban has denied women employment rights and opportunities, particularly in the formal sector. The share of women employed outside the home was only around 6% in 2024. The exclusion of women from the labor market has forced children, particularly boys, to take on work responsibilities. Those women who do work outside the home face discrimination, transportation difficulties, and threats. Just this month, female UN workers in Kabul reported they have been threatened on the street and over the phone by men warning them to stay home. Given the ban on many formal sector jobs, more women have turned to entrepreneurship as a lifeline. This is also not an easy road, however, with women forced to sell their products in women-only markets with few customers. A UNDP survey noted serious obstacles for women entrepreneurs in Afghanistan, including discrimination, operational constraints, and a lack of access to capital. Restrictions on women's mobility have added to the challenges, with 73% of the women surveyed reported being unable to travel even to local markets without a male escort. Women, so they've also turned to working from home. More female-headed households are engaged in home-based work compared to male-headed households, reflecting the pressure that is forcing women from public life. In the past 2 years, home production has increased. Last year, half of female-headed households relied on home-based production. Women working from their homes turn to informal employment to support their families, but they often lack job security and they earn little. 3 out of 4 Afghans are struggling to meet their basic needs, and female-headed households suffer more severe deprivation. By training Afghan women to become certified Dari and Pashto language tutors, Eagle Tutoring provides them with valuable skills and income, while also supporting Afghan children, many of whom are growing up in exile, disconnected from their cultural and linguistic roots. This is the kind of thoughtful, sustainable work that makes a lasting impact. And it continues the important legacy of Eagle Online Academy, which we've just heard has reached over 2,000 graduates. We are deeply inspired by Eagle Online Academy's vision and proud to stand beside them in launching this new chapter. The Council celebrates their ongoing work to build pathways of hope and opportunity. As we look ahead, I want to briefly highlight that many of our Council members continue to lead meaningful work in Afghanistan, supporting small business and running health and education programs, all rooted in the same belief that Afghan women are agents of change. And when given the tools, the trust, and the chance, they don't just improve their own lives, they uplift entire communities and shape the future of their country. To everyone who made this initiative possible, thank you. Your dedication and compassion are building something powerful. We at the Council are proud to walk this path with you, and we remain committed to continuing this important work together. Thank you so much again to Mushkan, and I really look forward to hearing from the tutors later on.
Thank you so much, Dovi. Wonderful, absolutely delighted and inspired by your comments. And to one of the points, I maybe perhaps a shout out, if we don't mind, to Omar, Mosgan's other half, who is, again, a wonderful world changer, fills us with hope. And I know that as we navigate through current challenges and large challenges across Afghanistan, one of the things that Omar has done is stand up a shop for Afghan women to sell their goods through the safety of online, virtual, and it's something, not only are the products, the jewelry, the dresses, the purses, beautiful, but it also is a very safe way to be advancing women in their entrepreneurship from inside the nation of Afghanistan. So thank you, Dovi. Thank you, Mozgan. Thank you, Omar. And now I'd like to introduce our next speaker, Nilab Pashwak. Nilab is the executive director of the Afghan American Women's Association. She is a certified quality assurance specialist and a faculty trainer in online education industry in the Northern Virginia Community College, with more than 2 decades of experience in the nonprofit world. She holds master's degrees in political science and education management, and she has served as an assistant professor for more than a decade. She is co-founder and board member of AAWA, and as the executive director there, she oversees AAWA's programs and services. Before I turn it over to Nilab, I'd also like to add 2 things, if I may. One, I was privileged to attend your dinner earlier this year. Amazing. It was just, the food was amazing. The speakers were inspiring. The youth that were there just brought me to tears with inspiration for the young Afghan and Afghan American young women, young men that you're moving forward. And so we're so grateful for that. I'd like to encourage everyone to consider joining AAWA because the cost is actually very modest and they are accomplishing great work. I believe during the dinner, I heard that they had sent in 2024, $125,000 back to Afghanistan to support women and children and needs there, even with medical needs, food needs, things like that. And this week, AAWA, led by Nilab, also made a $5,000 contribution, $6,000 contribution to Eagle Online Academy for this effort. And so grateful for all of that. Thank you so much, Nilab, and we welcome your comments. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that kind introduction and your kind comments about AWA. I'm not the only person in AWA. We are a very strong team, and some of my colleagues are fortunately today attending with me. Salam, Salamuna, may peace be upon you, as we say. It's very emotional for me to be here when so many of my beautiful and loving Afghan girls and women are in this meeting today. It's my honor to represent AWA, the Afghan American Women Association, a volunteer-based nonprofit founded in 2009 by Afghan women professionals. Since then, we have grown in both vision and impact, offering services in the Washington, D.C. area and leading grassroots humanitarian and advocacy efforts across Afghanistan. We are especially proud of our long-lasting collaboration and friendship with Mozgan Wafiq Al-Kozai and her remarkable team. Their tireless work under some of the harshest conditions, where women and girls are denied education and employment, is nothing short of heroic. Today, with the launch of the Eagle Tutoring program, we believe that we celebrate something extraordinary. The power of women supporting women across borders and against all odds. In recognition of this, as it was mentioned, AWA has partnered with the Online Eagle Academy this year as a community donor. It's our way, a small way of reaffirming our commitment to education, empowerment, and the self-sufficiency of Afghan girls and women. This is just one part of our larger mission. Since 2020, AWA has raised nearly 600,000 USD for educational humanitarian projects in Afghanistan, including income-generating work for women-led households, mental health programs for women and children, emergency care for the second injured, and scholarships for girls in private medical schools. But numbers don't tell the whole story, right? The resilience of Afghan women lives not only in our past, but in our present and in our future, whether inside or outside Afghanistan. It is in the mothers and fathers who teach their daughters to dream, and the quiet, brave acts of resilience inside Afghanistan, acts that plant seeds of lasting change through the power of education. And it is in the diaspora community as a movement that believes in a better tomorrow. Our beliefs that the Afghan American diaspora has the strength and the responsibility to play its role, to act. As we contribute to American society and around the world, wherever we live, we must also reach back with the open hearts to support those who see us as their only light in the darkness. To our Afghan sisters in Afghanistan, we say, you are our hope. Keep faith. Shema umid ma hastin. Know that we are here with you day and night. We see you. We stand with you. Change happens when we take action, when we empower one another, when we refuse to give up. You are part of this change, and the future of our beloved country, Afghanistan, depends on you. We cannot let barriers or fear decline our future. Only we, as Afghans, truly understand and feel the depth of our pain. And only together can we transform it into power and possibility. To our Afghan diaspora community, we must mobilize, we must organize. Life is full of challenges here too, but we must remember our critical role and responsibility towards our homeland, our heritage, and we must carry forward unity, humanity, action, belief, positivity. We must keep pushing for what's right, even when so many promises are broken everywhere and when so much possible is made impossible. That's why our work must continue through advocacy, international partnerships with wonderful friends that we have, fundraising, and supporting programs like this tutoring initiative. As we say, qatra qatra darya mi shavad, drop by drop a river is made. Each act, each dollar, each volunteer hour, each word of encouragement add to the river of change flowing towards dignity and peace. Without education and income, there is no peace. Without educated Afghan women, there is no future for Afghanistan. Thank you, Eagle Online Academy, for believing, for action, and for providing such inspiring example to all of us. We hope you receive the full support and recognition that you deserve from the Afghan diaspora community and everyone around you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nilab. Thank you so much. Absolutely. We're privileged to have you with us.
We hope you receive the full support and recognition from the Afghan diaspora around.
Thank you. We're privileged to have you. Thank you for these inspiring remarks. You remind us of what is at stake. And even as much as we're doing in this educational area, the biggest gift that all of us on this call and who are committed to the continuing needs and imperatives of a nation that begs to be free and out from underneath the oppressive, brutal regime of a current government. The biggest gift we can give is hope. So when I look at a call like this that has 150 people on it and inspiring speakers like both of you, we are so grateful because that is exactly what you're accomplishing. And I know that everyone on this call will find ways to continue to support on a mission and on a need that is so great. So thank you. And now our final speaker is Roxy Kaufman. Roxy is Senior Vice President at International Stability Operations Association, which is a trade association headquartered in the Washington, D.C. area with probably almost 200 member companies, and many of the companies had served in some capacity in Afghanistan. So these are the past stability operations companies that had played roles in providing mentors, advisors, building capacity, building roads, training police forces, training the military. The collapse in August of 2021 was a heartache, a tragedy, a human tragedy for everyone. And that includes the member companies of ISOA. So they have retained their commitment to the nation and the community. I know that, as I said before, steel sharpens steel. So we look to Roxy to continue to find ways to support the women and girls of Afghanistan, shoulder to shoulder, to let them know that we see them, we hear them, and that we will remain advocates for them. And so thank you for that role, Roxy. Also, I think you've been with ISOA since 2022. You have brought more than 17 years of experience in public affairs, government relations, advocacy, and trade association management to the association. And your work with ISOA has underscored a commitment to advancing global stability and fostering collaboration among stakeholders in the international operations sector. I know that before that, I recall you were with the Marine Corps Aviation Association, and you authored a seminal work, The 100 Years of Marine Corps Aviation History. I understand, I'm embarrassed to say I haven't read it, but I can tell you it is a beautiful piece that is even on the Marine Corps Commandant's reading list, because it's considered to be a very significant publication and production. In addition, Roxy and I are actually also almost neighbors. She lives in Fredericksburg, Virginia, as I have, and her undergraduate degree is from the University of Mary Washington in Fredericksburg. And now I understand you're currently pursuing an MBA there, Roxy. So congratulations on that. Through your authorship, strategic leadership, and ongoing work with ISOA, you have bridged historical scholarship, operational expertise, and policy advocacy to support global stability and defense initiatives. Thank you so much for all of that. Welcome, and we look forward to hearing your remarks.
First of all, thank you very much. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to everybody. I'm just watching the chat, and that alone for me is eye-watering. I want everybody on this call to know I am standing with you in DC. We're still having the conversations. We're trying to push the SIV, the lily pad conversations, and understanding how we can work around the current system to move forward. That is the most important thing you all have to know. Thank you so much to Mojgan and to Omar for all of your hard work. Thank you to Michelle for hosting this and this Eagle Online tutoring program. I was reflecting last night. It's such a meaningful event, and thank you for inviting me to share in it. I truly am honored. As the Senior Vice President for ISOA, or International Stability Operations, as Michelle indicated, we work with companies and organizations around the world that work in the most dangerous, unstable environments. We remain committed to that. We are non-political, we are bipartisan. We don't care who's in the White House. We don't care what Congress is saying. We are still moving forward on every initiative. Why? It's because the 151 people on this call, it's because the citizens of Afghanistan, you deserve better. The women deserve better. And I stand with you as a female leader. Number one thing you have to know. Eagle Online Academy has done the same for almost 16 years. When I first came in my role 3 years ago, two of the first three people I met was Mojgan and Omar. And they said, let me tell you who we are. And by that, they meant who they carry with them every day. And they're continuing to pay that forward. But first, I want to roll back the tape to something. You know, we talk about opportunity and security, and I love that the other two speakers mentioned dignity, opportunity, and security, because those are the 3 points I'm going to talk about. I want to connect to myself personally to show you the tutors and Eagle Online Academy. You're not walking alone. We are right here with you. We have been in this path before. And to inspire you is change agents for what you're going to encounter, because you've already stepped up, you've been accepted. Now, the what next? You need to lean forward on that, right? I had a cataclysmic event. Sadly, on September 11th, I sent my husband to work. I did not get the same husband that night. I had 3 young daughters, much like many of you guys do. I knew both financially, emotionally, that the only way was to do something different was for me to go back to college. Okay. I was teaching 4th grade. I said, what am I going to do? It was that opportunity that gave me the security and the dignity to carry my family forward, much like what you all do. This gave me the confidence to know my daughters, granddaughters, which I now have, which is amazing, would have opportunities and be raised in a nurturing environment. It also gave me the dignity to understand better, and Mojgan, I'm saying this right to you, you have purpose built this program to move that dignity forward and become generational wealth that has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the investment of time, expertise, energy, and paying it forward. So thank you. Now I want to talk to the 135 Afghan women that are going to be doing this remarkable achievement. You are not only gaining skills, but you're gaining agency. You are becoming educators. You're becoming leaders. You're going to be wage earners. Again, change agents. You are connecting Afghan children across the globe and helping those stay rooted in their culture and identity. But this digital platform is so much bigger than that. As the world gets smaller, that connectivity, as people move on to new opportunities, will allow them to remain within their culture, to stay connected, to understand that this was, again, a movement. So I hope your journey towards tutors is not just about the tutors, it's about their students, the families, the communities. This is what I love. You're showing the world that no matter what your circumstances are, your voice matters, your knowledge matters, and your future is still yours to shape. To the Eagle Online Academy team, thank you for this vision. Thank you for allowing me to have a voice today. And I love that you just didn't see a problem, but you created a solution, because there's people out there that will just look at the problem and not see a path forward. You're building a model for digital empowerment, what it can look like, not just in Afghanistan, but as you guys mentioned, in Ukraine. It could be ready for women to lead around the world. Let's not let our imagination limit ourselves. At ISOA, we believe in these kind of partnerships, and we believe in you. Like I said, I sit in DC every day and talk about these issues. I want to congratulate you all on the launch. This is just a beginning. I can't wait to see how far you go. And from all of us, and myself specifically, I'll be cheering you on. Please let me know how I can help.
Thank you so much, Roxy. Thank you for your support. I know that how much it means to us, and we'll look forward to continuing the relationship and support in the months ahead from ISOA. So thank you. And Moskan, now I'll turn this over to you. I know that you're about to introduce our VIPs, our very important people who will be speaking to us about their roles and their upcoming professions as tutors. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Michelle, and hello everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today. A big thank you to our amazing MC, Michelle Quine. So I'm always her fan, because whenever she's hosting our events, so I'm so feel relieved that I have someone who is doing great job as always. Thank you, Michelle. And I also want to thank our incredible and generous guest speakers, Davi John, Nilab John, and Roxy John. Your presence made our event truly special. Thank you so much for your time. I would also like to extend my thank you to our board of directors that really contribute day and night to our mission and trying to make most of our work possible. And as Michelle mentioned, I also want to thank my husband, Omar, that he's always standing beside me and he always support me for whatever I'm doing right now. Yeah, thank you. So before I call the tutors to talk, I'd like to share my screen. I have a very short presentation to share about how Eagle Tutoring doing, and then we will have our um, students, our tutors to talk. So can you see my screen? Yeah, okay, thank you. So first of all, I'd like to welcome you guys and let me make it full screen. Yes. So why the programmers really matter? Actually, as you know, Afghan women and girls face severe employment restriction right now in Afghanistan. So we are always looking for a solution that how we can help our Afghan women and girls to find an employment opportunity. Lack of income leads to financial hardship and dependency. So it's very clear that if there is no employment, there's always lack of income and lack of dependency, especially financially, which is very important for women and girls. And there is urgent needs for practical, sustainable job solutions. So our solution is, of course, the Eagle Tutoring program. We are providing training of tutors for our Afghan women and girls to start working remote safely from corner of their houses, and they will and our program will create a job for them, and women will start teaching Dari and Pashto to Afghan diaspora children and maybe some adults, because I have heard from some of our friends who are living in US and they still want to learn writing Dari and Pashto, but they could speak the language. So at the same time, the program will build financial independence and culturally connection, which is another important point for both who are living in diaspora and in Afghanistan. So yeah, the journey so far, when we have announced our applications, fortunately, in duration of 1 month, we have received more than 500 applications from 24 provinces of Afghanistan and as well the refugee apps. We have shortlisted 280 based on their age, education, and experience. It was not easy. Trust me, it was not easy to choose 280 from among 500. That everybody sent their application with hope, but still we need to downsize the numbers since our target group was 100 for the initial program. So finally, after each of our students passed a demo. So you can see a few pictures here. We have choose 135 exceptional women selected from 24 provinces of Afghanistan and other refugee population around the world. So right now we have our tutors from Pakistan, India, Turkey, and Bangladesh as well. But of course, more than 90% are coming from the ground, from Afghanistan, but we have few from our refugee population as well. Our programs, we are going to provide the women and girls with 12 weeks language tutoring training program. And the program includes language instruction methodology, which is very important, and online teaching tools and technology. So we understand that our women and girls in Afghanistan, they are very technology oriented, but still we need to share some new tech or tools for them that they can run their tutoring program successfully. We are providing them with the student engagement strategies and communication. So communication is also the key, especially the communication culture that we have in diaspora. So it might be a little different than Afghanistan. So that's why we are trying to have some session with our women and girls to understand more about the diaspora culture while they're teaching them Dari and Pashto. So normally we are expecting our each woman to make 250 to 400 per month. This is how it works. So each of our tutors is going to charge between $30 to $50 for their tutoring per month for each child, sorry. So it will be if they are starting with five children, so they may make 250. And this 250 is a very good amount to live in Afghanistan. Maybe it looks very small amount for US, but for living in Afghanistan, it's a very good amount to completely cover most of initial needs of each families. So the program, our tutors will have the opportunity to support their entire families, and our program will enable them dignity, independence, and hope. So it's not only about employment, it's beyond the employment. The tutors help diaspora children learn their mother tongue. So everyone love to learn their mother tongue, preserves language and identity, and build a cross-border Afghan community bonds, which is under purpose of the program. So thank you for joining us today. Today we are celebrating the courage of these 135 tutors. We celebrate the power of community-led solutions, and we invite all of you to support, collaborate, and spread the word. Together we can turn this program into a movement, one that uplifts Afghan women and connect Afghan families worldwide. Thank you so much. Okay, so now it's the time that I call. Okay, okay. So now is the time that I would call our tutors to speak from their hearts, and I'm sure everybody is very interested and can't wait to hear them. So first of all, I'd like to call our first speaker, Salma Jan Burhan. She is living in Afghanistan, Kabul province. Salma Jan, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Salma Burhani. Okay, Salma Burhani. Okay, that's wonderful.
I'm
Okay,
present,
Salma.
teacher.
Okay, thank you. So please, over to you, Salma Jan.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're well and healthy. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk. I was happy to be successful in this program. When I heard that I had successes in this program, I was so happy. The rest followed from my eyes and I achieved from my goals. I think online job is a good opportunity for girls because Afghanistan is currently in conditions where Afghan girls cannot work outside the home. So online job provides that opportunity to work from home and earn money because Afghan girls are currently in difficult economic situation because their family cannot support them, cannot help them, and the difficult condition that the Taliban have imposed on Afghan girls who cannot study or working outside the home. So online work is the best way for Afghan girls to earn money and solve their economic problem, and we can still connect and the new people outside the country. And Afghan girls can become independent and solve their own problem. Well, thank you very much for this beautiful program and that you provided from Afghan girls. Thank you for your attention, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Han. It's amazing. Actually, today I'm feeling so emotional. So yeah, thank you. I really appreciate Salma Jan. So I'm going to introduce our another tutor, Sanojan Popal from Kandahar province. Sanojan, how are you?
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, that's wonderful. It's over to you. Let me
Thank you.
find you. Okay, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Sana Popal, and today I want to talk about a powerful opportunity that can bring hope and change too many lives in Afghanistan. Absolutely, I'm gonna talk about online jobs for Afghan girls. Well, in our country, many girls face restrictions that limit their access to education and employment. Social, cultural, and political challenges often prevent them from working outside their homes. But online jobs offers a way forward. Through online work, Afghan girls can earn money from the safety of their homes. They can become freelance writers, designers, programmers, virtual assistants, and more. This gives them financial independence and, even more importantly, confidence, and purpose. One beautiful example is Eagle Tutoring, a platform that doesn't just teach skills but give wings to dreams. I have seen girls who were once hopeless. Me as well, now proudly earning, learning, and supporting their families, all thanks to support trainings and encouragement they received through Eagle Tutoring. This is more than just a job, it's dignity, it's freedom, it's a future. So we must support Afghan girls by giving them access to internet devices and opportunities like Eagle Tutoring. And because when we invest in a girl, we uplift an entire generation. So let's stand together, let's open doors, and let's believe in Afghan girls. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sana John. So it's Eagle Online Academy mission. Actually, we named the Eagle because we always want to give the wings to women and girls to fly as high they want. So it's like the limit is the sky. Okay. Thank you for being part of the program right now. So I'm going to call our next speaker, um, Firtajon Abdoli. Firtajon, are you here?
Yes, I hope you have my voice. Dear expected organizers, honorable speakers, and Eagle Tutoring Academy team, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a deep honor to speak here today as an Afghan girl whose life has been touched by this incredible opportunity. Growing up in a country where girls face so many restrictions, I have always dreamed of a time when I could work, learn, and support my family with dignity. Opportunities for us are limited, and every step forward feels like a silent fight. That's why Eagle Tutoring isn't just a job for me, it's a door to a better future. When I first saw the announcement, something lit up inside me, a hope I hadn't felt in a long time. I was praying every day to be accepted because my family was struggling, and this was the only way I could help them without leaving home. But I also knew how competitive it was. When I received the acceptance email, and to be honest, it brought tears to my eyes. And that moment changed something inside me. This job means more than just income. It means I can finally stand on my own feet. I can support my loved ones, improve my skills, and be part of something meaningful. As a girl in Afghanistan, that's a rare and powerful gift for me. Eagle Tutoring has given me purpose, pride, and sense of identity in a time when many girls feel forgotten. I'm beyond thankful to be part of this mission, and I will give it my best, not just for myself, but for every girl who still wait for a chance. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Firstajan. So Firstajan is living in Farah, in his side of Afghanistan. So today we had three amazing tutors speaker. One is coming from Kabul, the other is from Kandahar, and Pashto just from Farah. So we are very excited. We have so many other girls are present in chat, sorry, in our event, but it's unfortunately due to limitation of time, we couldn't give chance to everyone, but we only have few voices to be heard. Thank you, Farshta John, and over to you, Michelle.
Very good. Thank you, young ladies, so much. Salama, Sana, Farishta, thank you so much. Your words just fill our sails with hope. We know that you are world changers. We know that education changes everything. We're so excited about the 12 weeks of training that you'll receive, but then we're even as and more excited by the thousands of students that you'll each reach after that as you complete your training. Moskan has said each of you will have 10 students through taking them through a 9-month program. So the impacts of this, the second and third order impacts of what you're doing by stepping up, by becoming tutors, it absolutely will have a huge impact. And we are so proud of you. We're so privileged. And we are so delighted with this launch. I want to ask for those who are on the phone or on this call, especially representing associations or representing industry, even if you're just representing yourself as, as a family, as a leader in the United States, please find ways to support this initiative. I've seen over the years that Mosgan does so much literally on a shoestring. She gives of herself. I'll get emails from her at 2 and 3 in the morning, and then again at 5 and 7 at night. She gives all that she has toward advancing the opportunities for women, girls, and youth in Afghanistan. So the least we can do is support her. I think your current initiative that you have, Mosgan, is that just to sign up, we're looking for 100 people to sign up and give $10 a month. That's it. $10 a month. That is one trip to Starbucks, right? If you get any of the foods there, it's well under that. So by giving $10 a month for those who can, we will really not only empower this program fully, but ignite it so that it can be expanded to more tutors and then more students. So I petition you all, please give it some thought, skip Starbucks once every month, every week, and sign up to support Eagle Online Academy on a regular basis. And I know my quote, of course, so let us not grow weary in doing what is right, for we will reap at harvest time if we do not give up. Mosgan, thank you for not giving up. Thank you for leading us. Young ladies on the call, speakers, thank you for not giving up. Hope has a word, hope has a name, and hope is Eagle Online Academy. So thank you all so much, and success on this launch, Mosgan. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, everyone. I can see, for Zanjan, do you want to have anything?
Hello there, teacher. I hope you're doing well and everything will be okay. I want to have a thankful message for everyone, that especially your my beautiful teachers. With a heart full of joy and gratitude, I want to sincerely thank all the women who have supported and stood by us on this journey of growth and empowerment, especially to the inspiring women who created the incredible tutoring program. You have planted seeds of hope, awareness, and strength in our hearts. Your support not only made our path easier, but also taught us how powerful women can be when they stand together. I'm truly happy and proud to be part of this beautiful and powerful movement, and I believe that together we can build a brighter future. Thank you for your presence, your belief, and the love you have shown through your actions. I'm deeply grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, for Zanjan. Thank you for this amazing message. We are very grateful. Okay, Yaldo, do you want to add anything?
In the name of Allah, hi everyone. My name is Yalda Akbari. I'm from Afghanistan. I was a medical student and I am also a writer. I write about the situation in my country and the problem we face, especially in
Sorry, Yaldo, please go ahead.
And as Afghan girl, we are going through very hard time to reach our dream. We have to face many problems and difficulties. In this condition, even a small help means a lot to us. It can truly make a big difference in our life. Thank you so much for your supporting us and not leaving us alone in this hard time. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Yaldo. That's amazing. Taiba John?
Hello, hope you're doing well. Good morning to you and good night to our friends. My name is Taiba. I'm from Kabul, Afghanistan. I don't want to take your time. Just I want, as our friends did the same, I want to also say thanks for your time, thanks for your support from all of you. And I want to mention that you are helping us in a situation that our own people and our main country forbade us and block us from everything. But you just try your best to make a door for us to open it and reach our goals. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Taiba. And we will hear from Anon John and Khadija John. Then we will close the session. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and good afternoon or good evening to our friends. I just don't want to take a lot of your time. I just had to show my deepest gratitude toward this amazing opportunity. I'm just astonished by how beautiful and how awesome this opportunity is. I'm really glad to be in part of this meeting and this opportunity. And this is just like your help is just like a light in the darkest days we are facing. And this is amazing that and really hopeful whenever I just see like people like you are still there to support Afghan girls and be by our side. And thank you so much. I'm not taking a lot of your time, and have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you, Anon John and Khadija John.
Hello everyone, I'm Khadija Alami from Kabul, Afghanistan. I was the third semester of a student in computer science, and I would like to express my gratitude to Eagle Academy for providing us with such an amazing opportunity to learn and grow. And actually, your guidance, support, and encouragement, it's mean a lot for us. And thank you so much for your hard work.
Thank you, Khadija
You
John.
are welcome.
And thank you, everyone, for patience, and have a wonderful day and weekend, of course. And I can see Lindsay here. Hi, Lindsay. Hope you're doing well. And have a wonderful time, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.